What's good, planty peeps? My name is Lily, and welcome to Peace Lily Plants. Hey, remember when I used to get dressed up for my videos? Yeah, me neither. Has anyone else been so busy lately? It's crazy. This month has been such a whirlwind, but here we are, gonna talk about some faves and fails today. And it's July faves and fails, but I didn't film one for June. So, this is just over the last few weeks, I guess. We got a few cool and interesting plants today, so before we dive right into it, please go ahead and like this video. I think you'll like what we're talking about today. I always find these kind of videos that are just low-key, chill vibes, talking about plants that we like right now. I like those kind of videos, so go ahead and like this video and subscribe to my channel for more planty content, for more of me being dressed like a hobo and talking about plants. So I have chosen 5 faves for today because as I go around to my plants, sometimes it's hard to narrow it down. Like, there will be, several that really stick out, but I can't do a faves and fails video where I do 15 favorites. It's just a little overkill. So we've narrowed it down to 5. And let's go ahead and hop into it. The first one, which I am picking up right now, is this that I bought in a recent Steve's Leaves unboxing. This is let me read the tag because I'm telling you guys, this is truly an uncommon plant. I've not even heard of this genus, Pereschia aculeata Gottsefiana variegata. When I read the description on the website, it says something like a cactus with leaves. I think that's what it says. So that's interesting. I'm not sure how to take that, a cactus with leaves, but there you go. That's apparently what this is. This is turning out to be a really nifty little plant. I love the coloring, the lime green. It's got similar vibes to neon pothos that I got back here and lemon lime heartleaf philodendron. But it's interesting because it's not fully lime green. It has the dark green in the middle. And I think my favorite part, and the reason that I guess it's a favorite for today, is because the new leaves, when they come in, there you go, you see up here, they've got a pinkish tint to them. It's been a joy to have this sitting on my desk and watch it just grow some new leaves and adapt to my home and do really well so far. I had cut off part of it to send to Kelly of Kelly's Hoya, Kelly, I'm getting confused because you keep moving around the S. It's Kelly's Hoya, or Kelly Hoyas, or Kelly's Hoyas, something like that. And unfortunately, all the leaves fell off, so hopefully she's able to propagate those nodes. If not, Kelly, I'm glad to send you some more sometime. But, when I cut off the pieces to send her, I think that inspired it to start putting off these new leaves. So, just a fun, cute little boy. Next up, we have a plant that is the opposite of uncommon. You can find this at basically any nursery. We've all seen it a million times before. Good old classic Scindapsus exotica. I said that wrong. Scindapsus pictus exotica. And, nothing to write home about per se if you're in the plant community and you're used to seeing this plant. But I think if you're just the average Joe, then these leaves are really beautiful. And yes, I am obviously part of the plant community, but sometimes I just look at a plant, and as many times as I may have seen it, as common as it might be, I just have to appreciate the beauty of it. And that's how I've been feeling towards this plant lately. It just keeps catching my eye because it is so pretty. It's put off several new leaves. Let me try to turn it a little bit here. It's pretty heavy. It's put off some new leaves and it's just looking absolutely gorgeous. It could not look any healthier, I don't think. And no, it's not trailing, but I'm okay with it. It's just so pretty, exactly the way it is. So here is another plant that I've really been enjoying. Really, I've been enjoying a lot of my Hoya because you can see Cousin It back there that is putting off a new tendril, or is putting off a new, I don't know what you call it, a new chain of the plant, but then also it has the very long tendril poking out the top. And this one is another example of one of my Hoya that is just tendriling out like crazy. Just pop it off, baby. And actually, I'm gonna do like this and put a little video here. I made a little TikTok about how several of my Hoya, the tendrils are just going off the chain. And I am loving it. It looks so odd, so interesting and unique and fun. And you know, eventually these long tendrils will have leaves going all up and down them. And you know, some of them already have little leaves forming on the tendrils. I'm trying to find an example of that. You can see right here, it's got a very small leaf. Well, honestly, I don't know if you can see it, but anyway, you get the idea. And just a side note, all of the, what do you call it? Sun-stressed coloring, all the brown leaves. This has just really turned out to be a beautiful, awesome little plant. I love this guy. So the next one that I'd like to show you guys is another recent purchase from Sea of Sleeves. This is a Cissus rotundifolia, and I just think this is a really unique and interesting plant. Even though I feel like I just used those two adjectives for some of the other ones already. It's such a strange vibe. It's like kind of like a Hoya, kind of like a peperomia with these thick leaves. Yeah, so I guess kind of like a cross between a Hoya and a peperomia. But also, this may sound really dumb, but like the leaves look so leafy, which, yes, that does sound dumb. I can't think of the right way to say it. You know how Hoya and peperomia leaves are just completely shiny and don't really have these indentations? It's like, this looks like something that would just be growing outside. Does that make sense? So it's Hoya vibes, peperomia vibes, but also just something that you would see randomly growing outside in the woods vibes. And the baby leaves look so adorable when they're coming in. Look at them. Oh my goodness. So I haven't had this one for all that long. Fingers crossed that it turns out to be not a very difficult plant. But yeah, I'm totally loving this so far. Alright, let's go grab the last favorite. We're all tangled up over here, having a struggle. Alright, we got this, you guys. We got them untangled. I'm gonna have to back up a good deal here so that you can see the whole thing. Let's hope that I can show this without dropping the pot, because that is a mess. I do not want to deal with today. Look at my string of hearts. Look how long it is. It just keeps going and going and going. This is insane, you guys. This is at least 2 or 3 feet. And even here at the bottom, the hearts are sizable. This is just such a gorgeous specimen. So you know I had to include this one today because genuinely, every time I look at my plants, I just find myself staring at the sky. Staring in wonder and amazement. Just a curtain of hearts. Oh my goodness. And like with the Exotica, you know, it's something that many of us have seen 1,000 times over, you know, and we get desensitized to the beauty of plants, I think, when we're in this community and when we get used to seeing and talking about certain ones. As with the Exotica, sometimes I have to take a step back and just appreciate how beautiful a plant is, even if I have seen it 1,000 times over. I've run out of things to say about it, but I just want to keep holding it up because I can't believe it. I don't think I've ever seen a more beautiful string of hearts specimen. Like, maybe that's kind of arrogant or kind of extreme to say, but you tell me, have you seen a more beautiful and luscious specimen with sizable leaves all the way at the bottom? I'm holding my arms up as far as they will reach, and I still can't get the whole plant in the frame. No, unfortunately, we do have some fails today. I think it's important to include the plant fails because, you know, just as with any social media stuff, it's so easy to only show the good and not the bad. So I've shown you some of my plants that are doing awesome and looking really good. Now let me show you 3 that are not looking so hot. This is my Hoya Waitii. I don't know what beef this plant has with me, but it has never looked good. I can honestly say that. Since the moment I brought it home, it has never done well. So actually, me and Joey and our other friend and maybe a couple other friends are supposed to be going to a plant swap in like a week from today. Hopefully they don't end up canceling on me because I really want to go to that. I've never been to a plant swap before, but I was honestly thinking of taking this plant and just giving it away. Like, I don't even need anything valuable in exchange. Just someone take this and try to help it because it's done with me. Maybe I'll get this video out before I go to the plant swap on July 30th. So what do you guys think? Should I give this away or keep trying? And what do you think I should do with it if you think I should keep it? The basic problem is that it's really, really, really dry. But if I water it, the water just kind of runs right through it. So I think I must have let it get too dry to where the roots won't soak up water anymore. And if I try to soak it in a tub of water, it doesn't soak up the water. So I'm not quite sure what to do. So I just kind of leave it and let it look sad because I've given up. Alright, on to the next fail. This is unfortunately a Steve's Leaves purchase as well. That was in the same video as the Pereskia. So most of the Steve's Leaves plants that I've gotten in the last month that I had 2 different videos about, and I actually had a 3rd unboxing that I didn't film because I didn't want to be judged for shopping from them so much. But anyway, a lot of the Steve's Leaves plants are acclimating really well, and some are not, unfortunately. This, is this a spider web? Huh. Okay, I don't know. is a spider web? Is there a spider on it? Okay, whatever. I don't know. What is this called? A cyanotis arachnoidea variegated obtusa. This is not liking my house too much. It much preferred the Steve Leaves greenhouse or wherever they keep their plants. I have a teddy bear vine that is also a cyanotis, and I will insert a little clip of it here. I love this plant so much. It's sitting right over here and I'm looking at it. It is so beautiful, so I just love it so much. It's like a Tradescantia and a Philodendron micans had a baby. And I was thinking that this would hopefully be a really good plant too, because it's from the same genus. But so far, it is not working out so well. I mean, I'm gonna keep trying, so we'll see if I can turn things around. But I don't know, it kind of looks like it got overwatered. And then all the leaves just started dying so quickly. It just went downhill really fast. Alright, this fail is really unfortunate because this is one of those plants that people really love because it's a heart-shaped philodendron, and also it was one of my top 5 most expensive plants. Another reason that this is unfortunate, it's not totally far gone, but this situation is not looking great at the moment. This is my philodendron mambii. I'm gonna tilt you down a little so that you can see the issue a little more. Look at my shirt. Is that great? You can't see, but it says at the bottom, "In my happy place." Love it. So anyway, this is my mambii. And, you know, a lot of the leaves still look good, like these two. And this is a leaf that it had given me after I bought it. And yes, it has a little tear in it, but that tends to happen with plants when they come home. I think it's like when the leaf is unfurling and it's not in as humid of an environment as it would have liked. But you know, it was still doing good. And these two leaves over on my right, this one and this one, these look good too. But look at this leaf, it's turning yellow. Look at the new leaves. Like for a while, for a month or two, the new leaves were just stuck and not doing anything, and I didn't know what to do about that or what to even think of that. And now the new leaves are crisping off and turning yellow and dying. So I'm like, I don't know. Is it too dry? Does it have a pest? I don't know what to think. I don't know what to do. I don't really want to get rid of this plant because it was pricey and it is very pretty overall. So I want to try to turn things around. So let me know what you would do if you were me. And let's see if we can get this guy back to where he was. Thank you so much for watching to the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you're having a great day. One more thing. Remember, wherever you are, whatever your circumstances, bloom where you were planted, honey. See you in the next one. Bye.